Welcome to our California Real Estate Exam Prep video series. We'll give you 20 daily practice questions for the next 100 days with detailed answers to help you pass the exam and get your license. If you like our videos, please like and subscribe. Let's start now. 1. In a condominium complex, a sidewalk would be A. Part of the common area. B. At least 4 feet wide. C. Made of asphalt. D. Owned as a fee simple estate. Answer A. In a condominium, a sidewalk would be part of the common area and could be used by all of the owners. 2. When an existing contract is replaced by an entirely new contract, it is an example of A. Conversion. B. Reversion. C. Rescission. D. Novation. Answer D. By definition, a novation is the substitution of a new agreement, or a new provision is a contract, for an existing one. 3. Broker Stein entered into an oral listing agreement with the seller of real property, without a subsequent written verification. The payment of a commission to Broker Stein under these circumstances would be A. Permissible if the seller elects to do so. B. A violation of the regulations of the real estate commissioner. C. Regarded as contrary to public policy. D. A criminal violation of the law. Answer A. An oral listing to sell real property is not enforceable, but there is no prohibition against receiving a commission under such a listing if the seller chooses to pay one. 4. Real property is sold to the state by operation of law immediately after real property taxes become delinquent. The owner-occupant A. Must vacate the property. B. Remains in undisturbed possession. C. Is free of liability for taxes levied during this period. D. Must pay an equitable amount of rent to the state. Answer B. Real property sold to the state by operation of law immediately after real property taxes become delinquent has the effect that the owner-occupant remains in undisturbed possession of the property for 5 years. 5. To an appraiser, a definition of value is A. A relationship between desirous persons and things desired. B. The ability of one commodity to command other commodities in exchange. C. The present worth of future benefits arising out of ownership of a property. D. Any of the above. Answer D. Value for the appraiser can mean several things. The answers suggested here express some of them. A. Suggests what might be called value in use or inherent value. B. Suggests what is called value in exchange. C. Suggests value as an interpretation of future income in terms of present dollars. Hence, any of the choices is correct. 6. Local government has, under law, the right to regulate and control land use. This right may include A. Regulations relating to repair. B. Provisions for building removal. C. Zoning ordinances. D. All of the above. Answer D. Police powers do included the local government's right, under law, to regulate repairs, building removal and zoning ordinances. Seven. Following proper action by the local authorities, the zoning on a vacant lot was changed from commercial to residential. Such an action is called A. Retroactive zoning, B. Down zoning, C. Spot zoning, D. Blended zoning. Answer B. Such a change would appropriately be called down zoning, because it is going from a higher use to a more restrictive use. 8. A change in a zoning ordinance could be initiated by A. A subdivider/developer, B. A local government agency, C. The owner of a property, D. All of the above. Answer D. A subdivider/developer or an owner of a property could request a change in zoning, and certainly a local government agency could. 9. The Code of Ethics and Professional Conduct is considered to be A. One of the Real Estate Commissioner's regulations which applies to all real estate licensees, B. Of relevance for brokers only, C. Recommended but not required for all real estate professionals, D. A model office policy manual. Answer A. The Code of Ethics and Professional Conduct is a regulation that was promulgated by the Real Estate Commissioner. Naturally, it applies to all real estate licensees. 10. The conditions of sale will affect the A. Price of the subject property, B. Value of the subject property, C. Utility of the subject property, D. Basis of the subject property. Answer A. Such conditions as a forced sale or purchase, uninformed purchaser or seller, and favorable financing would influence the price, but not the value, utility, or basis of the subject property. 11. Legally and technically, property is defined as A. Freehold estates, B. Things which buyers and sellers own, C. Rights or interests which a person has in the thing owned, D. Only personal property. Answer C. Property is legally defined as the rights that a person has in the thing owned. This refers to the bundle of rights theory. 12. A deed. A. When recorded, gives actual notice of its contents. B. If recorded, will not give the grantee the usual protection of the recording laws if it is a quitclaim deed. C. Can only be recorded in one county. D. Does not have to be recorded to transfer title. Answer D. A deed does not have to be recorded to transfer title. A deed is valid and effective when it is delivered and accepted. It does its job in transferring title at that point. Recording simply gives notice to the world of the contents of that document. 13. An easement could be created for what length of time? A. Perpetuity. B. The lifetime of a person. C. A term of years. D. Any of the above. Answer, D. An easement can be created for any length of time. (14) The land that is benefited by an easement is called the A. Defeasible fee. B. Subjective property. C. Dominant tenement. D. Servient tenement. Answer, C. The dominant tenement is the land that is benefited by the easement. The servient tenement is the land that is burdened by the easement. 15. If an appraiser were appraising a residence built in 1910, which of the following would be used? A. Cost of living index of 1910. B. Original cost of materials in 1910. C. Cost of living index, which increased from 95 to 128. D. Today's cost of reproduction less depreciation. Answer, D. This would establish the present value of the improvements. 16. The hardest and yet the most important part of the market data method of appraising is A. Adjusting for the differences between the comparable properties and the subject property. B. Analyzing the volume of sales data. C. Collecting a sufficient volume of sales data. D. Establishing the unit of comparison. Answer, A. The most difficult part of the market data method of appraising is adjusting for the differences in the properties. 17. The primary justification for zoning ordinances is to A. Maintain physical conformity of buildings in a zoned area. B. Prevent an oversupply of certain types of business enterprises within a zoned area. C. Promote the public health, safety, morals, and general welfare. D. Control the quality of building construction within a zoned area. Answer, C. Under police power, governmental agencies may regulate the use of real property in order to provide protection to the community in the areas stated in choice C. 18. In the appraisal of residential property, the cost approach is most appropriate in the case of A. New property. B. Middle-aged property. C. Old property. D. Multifamily property. Answer, A. In the appraisal of residential property, the cost approach is most appropriate in the case of new property, because the depreciation is easy to determine. 19. Who is usually responsible for assuring the availability of paved streets, utilities, curbs, and gutters in new subdivisions? A. The developer. B. The city or county planning office. C. Bonding companies serving the developer. D. Improvement districts formed by the lot purchasers. Answer, A. The developer usually is responsible for putting in the streets, utilities, curbs, and gutters in new subdivisions. 20. The instrument used to transfer title to personal property is the A. Chattel mortgage. B. Bill of sale. C. Security agreement. D. Notice of bulk transfer. Answer B. A bill of sale transfers title to personal property like a deed transfers title to real property. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing to our channel so you don't miss out on our future videos. We look forward to seeing you in the next one.